All yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Weird Frequencies. Broadcasting live from a cornfield somewhere in South Central Illinois, deep down under a bunker. It's Weird Frequencies. I'm Rob. I'm a head alien, head weirdo. And joining me, and let's walk around. Let's go around the room here and let everyone introduce themselves like the Brady Bunch and just tell everybody a little bit about yourself. Starting with Tyler, and we'll just go in a circle. Tyler, my co-host and producer of the show and ghost hunter extraordinaire.
I'm Tyler. I enjoy warm walks on the fucking beach. I believe in ghosts, aliens, and
Bigfoot.
I swear, Rob, if you said Bigfoot, I'll kill you. I do not surprisingly believe in Bigfoot, but that's it.
And Bubba. Welcome to the show, Bubba.
I'm Bubba.
Is that your everything you got?
Yeah, just Bubba.
Go into detail. Come on. Everybody else is doing it.
Come on, Bubba.
Peer pressure, man.
Besides being sexy.
I believe in Bigfoot, especially because Tyler don't.
Too far in the fucking going into deep on that one.
I like that. Very cool. All right, and of course, Connie.
Hi guys, I'm Connie. I love everything weird. Aliens, ghosts, and yes, I love Bigfoot too, Tyler.
Fire you.
There.
Team Bigfoot down below there.
Team Bigfoot.
The lower level of the Brady Bunch here. It's like, the chef's kitchen. You got the upper kitchen and you got the lower kitchen.
I'm starting to like Connie more and more every time.
I like Connie too. And of course, you got the lovely Adam.
Nothing really special here. Hi, everybody. I'm Adam. I don't really have any concrete beliefs, so I try and keep an open mind. I really enjoy the conversation regarding it. So learning new things is kind of my thing. And if I can share some knowledge to help people learn new things, it's cool. So
that's awesome.
Other than that, they just found me on the street corner and they're like, hey, we need an extra body.
Get in here.
Everything's a drone.
We strapped the mic on him, and here he is.
Yep.
So, okay. Well, so tonight on the show, we have some cool stuff for you. We're going to first. We're going to update. What we think are the 3 or 4 most important stories out there. Quick updates on those, because we want Weird Frequencies to kind of be. We're kind of trying to turn it into, your news source that maybe the mainstream media misses, like the ones that are just in the cracks, you know what I mean? And
good news.
Maybe they don't want to tell you also. So we'd like to be maybe your news source for that, so we're going to give you updates on the war. We're going to give you updates on the Epstein files. We're going to give you updates on the UFO files releases. We're going to talk about the Boogosphere quickly. Then we're going to see some videos from local videos that were all updates on the situation in Moline, Illinois, correct?
No, that was Dawson.
Dawson, Illinois. There's new updates and new videos this is amazing. So you got to hang around for that. Then also Tyler has had an experience. Our own Tyler has had an experience. No one on the show knows about this because we wanted to surprise you guys. But Tyler had a UFO/UAP experience in his own backyard, similar to what I had. Now we're in the club, Tyler.
I can actually say I've actually had something. I don't know.
And he has video.
Is that the video you sent me, Tyler?
Yeah.
Okay.
He has video.
What, this just happened?
I'll talk a little bit about it, but it's when Rob decides. I didn't want to broadcast all the group chat because I know, Bubba, no offense, I'm not taking shots at you or anything, so I don't think I am, but you get way too excited. See, there you go. You get way too excited when this kind of stuff happens. But
I'm just asking.
The
recent or
the night after our last broadcast where we talked about Dawson, Illinois, about 5 in the morning. I was taking the dog out to go to the bathroom, and I happened to see something and catch something on my camera. I am not saying that what I caught was extraterrestrial. It could have been satellite, space junk, but I've never seen anything like that move in this kind of direction before.
And you're not necessarily saying it's the same thing either.
I'm not saying it's the same thing. I'm not saying it's like
you caught
something I can't explain.
What did you catch it on your Ring camera or something else?
See, here's why we didn't tell you, because you get excited.
I'm asking questions. What isn't that what we're supposed to do?
That's right. That's
Rob, Rob, do you want me to go ahead and show the video here in a little bit and explain it?
You want to just go into it? Let's do.
I guess because Bubba's all excited like a kid on Christmas. So
You guys wanted to wait on it. That's fine.
So
No, shut up.
Tell us about it. Set it up.
All right, so about 5 o'clock in the morning, I go outside to take the dog out. I'm on night shift. I do a swing shift at work, which is where you do a month on day shift and a month on night shift. It's one of the reasons why I miss shows every once in a while. I took the dog out to go to the bathroom. The sun has not yet peaked up, and I just happen to sit out there. I'm waiting for a dog to do his business. I happen to look up in the sky, and there are 2 lights moving towards the west. Now, at first, I think nothing of this. I'm thinking, it's satellites or it's fighter jets. But then I noticed there's a 3rd light coming right down the middle towards these other 2. I'm still thinking jets, maybe satellites, space junk, something like that. But one of the lights instantly banks hard left. And when I mean bank, it goes from like going straight to like a hard left. Like it just hit a wall and turned left.
90-degree turn, huh?
Something like that, yeah. At this point, I'm like, I don't know what in the hell that was. So now keep in mind, I'm trying to keep my dog from getting loose. He's going to the bathroom. He has no idea what's going on. I pull out my cell phone. I try to catch the video as best I can. It's horrible quality, but you can see it for like a split second. And I sent it to Rob and I sent it to Adam because I was like, I asked him, I'm like, what the hell did I catch and what is this? And Adam is like, literally, I don't know, from the way you describe it, I don't know what could make that hard of a bank.
Yeah.
Rob is sitting there thinking maybe a drone or something, but a drone that high up would be almost ridiculous. So
you captured something. Yeah.
I don't know what it was I captured, but here is the video. Now keep in mind, I don't know what it is in hard of a bank.
Yeah.
Rob is sitting there thinking, why am I hearing a feedback on myself?
You captured something. Yeah.
I don't know what it was I captured, but here is the video. Here's the video. I don't know.
I'm trying to walk my dog here and all this, but I don't know if anybody can see that.
See, I'm trying to zoom in there.
There was 2 of them earlier, and one went the other direction, popped around. This guy here.
That other one looked like it went after it.
No, those were stars.
One's going south or west towards Springfield. Hold my phone completely still right now. Yeah.
What happened?
And get over it.
Well, I'm saying there, the one that banks left.
Yeah, what we're seeing.
And see, here's where I tried to relocate my computer, my phone. Why am I hearing a feedback? And it's lost.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody can see
Go
that.
back in somewhere accidentally.
But that's the one that banked left.
Went the other direction, popped around.
Yeah, and
Now-
then
Here.
now,
the
like,
other one kind of goes same direction after it almost.
that was a wild maneuver, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Could be doing in the middle of the night if it was a plane or something. And also, planes have colors, right? They're identified by
Right, landing lights and whatnot.
yeah. Those are just crazy white lights.
But it's weird because it also happens at night after we did the video on Dawson. So
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know if what I caught. I don't know what I caught. If somebody could tell me it's a satellite or space junk, but for it making that hard left 90-degree turn, I don't know. But I don't know what it was. There was 3 of them. One kept flying straight towards Springfield. The other one flew overhead of me, and then this guy here hung around a bit. He banked, and he was the one who banked at the 90-degree angle, and he took off.
Yeah.
Wow, that's wild footage.
Yeah, it is.
I personally don't like my footage.
Well,
I personally don't like it because I've always been under the assumption if you're going to catch a UFO, catch an actual freaking UFO.
Okay.
Catch like all the multiple lights, the saucer, the square, whatever.
Well, Tyler, my suggestion just at the start would have been take your phone from this to that.
Yeah. Yeah, I did exactly the number one problem. I didn't rotate my camera. You're right.
Go widescreen with it.
Yep, I should have went widescreen.
But I
Interesting.
mean, for being in a hurry, though, I mean, you were just trying to catch it. So
Yeah.
Well, it's just happening more and 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 more. And this is why the government has to come out and tell us what's going on. And that's we're going to talk about that tonight.
Well, I mean, you had your sighting several years ago. You had the video Bubba sent like literally just a few days ago, which now has an update to it. And then you have that video there going on. I might end up broadcasting outside, pointing a camera up and saying, I'm just catching UFOs tonight.
It would be kind of, you could have like a separate camera
no
pointed
weird
up there.
frequencies camp out.
So people know I had a quick sighting. A quick. Sorry. Quick story. I had a sighting 2013 in my backyard. I saw me and my family. We saw like 20 triangle-shaped UFOs flying around, and they had orange lights on the corners, but there's nothing in the middle of them, and they were flying around. And they were being watched by a helicopter from high up above. And so lately now, we have AI, right? So what I did lately was I have a picture of one that was left. It was the last one that was left. And I sent it to AI after asking it questions. First I said, okay, I saw these triangle-shaped objects back in 2013. No, I didn't give it a date first. And it said, I saw 20 triangle-shaped objects. What do you think they were? Just tell me what they were. And it said, okay, well, let me ask you some questions. And it was like, when was it? Because at first it said, oh, well, it was probably just drones or maybe lamps or possibly flares from the Marines. And I was like, okay, well, yeah, they were kind of flying around and up and down and left and right. And I said, there was also a helicopter watching them way above them. And I said, they also kind of flew into a portal. Also, there's also neighbors that saw it and took pictures, and my kids saw it. And, so there was a lot of witnesses. And it said, oh, well, okay, that's different. It literally said, it said the helicopter flying around like that, they don't just do that. It said it was observing something, right? They don't just sit around high up in the airspace like that for no reason. And it said, it felt that I probably saw one of two things. The conclusion was unexplained government craft that we just don't know about, or just unexplained phenomena. It didn't really, if you talk to AI about aliens, it'll tell you we don't have any proof. So, that's where it always goes to. What, Bubba? Sorry.
Was you able to upload your actual video or pictures to AI to say what is this?
Yep, I did. And it said,
I didn't know if it was something you just described to AI or whether you were able to upload the video.
It said, what you're showing me is a very dark night picture. I see 3 lights. One of them is brighter than the other. They are almost in a perfect triangle formation. That is it.
Well, thanks, AI. for your
Any
infinite
part of it.
wisdom.
What's nothing like it's a craft or anything. It just said, that's not proof of anything, is what it said. Got any more pictures? So, that's what it told me.
I don't know, but for those who haven't seen it, it's hard to think that it's anything other than UFO or, it's.
Yeah, I have a photo of it somewhere, but I'll post it somewhere.
There's a lot of videos and photos and all that you could really look at it and you'd be like, well, that really could be this or that or this or that. The one of Rob's, you kind of really can't do that. There just really isn't anything else that would explain what it is.
Yeah, I
other than
did it accidentally, a picture of it, but I might have deleted it. Dang it. Hold on, I'm trying one more thing here. See if I can find it real quick.
at least that's my opinion of it anyway. So Tyler, this was just last night or the night before?
The night before, Monday night, when we had the special broadcast, when you gave us the video evidence from Dawson.
Okay. So it was right that next morning then.
Yes.
Huh.
Okay.
That just kind of makes it even more creepy.
Can I control plus this? Yep. There we go.
I mean, it makes what you're saying larger. Doesn't really make the video itself larger.
So this is the trees in my backyard, right here. And that's a tree stump, and you can see through the tree. Basically, this is a whole big tree. Through the tree.
Three dots there.
This is triangle craft, and it's leaning towards you, is why it looks like that. And there's a few more lights in the sky over here, and there's one there too. But
yeah, because there they almost look. It almost looks like the three are in a straight line. But it's just the way the aircraft is angled, I guess you would say.
Yeah, and then it just flew off to the left and disappeared. So. Yeah, there you go. All right, so on to what's happened in Bubba's case, which is, where's it at again?
Dawson, Illinois.
Dawson, Illinois. So in Dawson, Illinois, a few weeks ago, we recorded, we showed ring videos of a gentleman who sent in footage from his ring cams, and it had.
For those that don't know, we did do a special show on Monday night to cover this.
Yeah, that's what we're telling them. So
if you didn't see it, you could just go back and watch it.
So there was UFOs, like comets flying by this guy's house, and it's on ring camera, and he captured two of them. One happened at 11:45, and then one happened 45 minutes later, right, or a half an hour later, and we showed both of those videos. Now the thing is, it's happened again a day later, and I don't think we have all three videos to compare, but do we have the latest one to show, Tyler?
We had the latest one, yeah.
Okay, so here's the latest one, and this is really bright. Look how bright it is, and it's in a slightly different trajectory.
It is so much brighter.
It's up a little higher than the other one. And what the hell is it? It's disappearing behind a tree there into the field. So what? Okay, this is what we're saying. This is the third video filmed of this. This is video evidence. It's exclusive. No one else has this, as far as I know. So what we're going to do, we're going to attempt this. We're going to go to this location, and we're going to go live, and we're going to find out what's going on behind there. We're going to see if we can get permission. Bubba, what do you think? Can we get permission from this guy to like just get his address, and we don't have to get his address out, right? We just want to go there and stand right there on that in front of that porch in the street, and then just start walking off that way, and we'll film it, and we'll see what's going on over there. Maybe there's a kid over there that lives there, and he's got it's fireworks, or who knows? There's something. What in the hell is that? Can anybody explain that? I mean, chat, help
But
us
it's
out.
like different hours over the night too. So the chances of it being a kid or
What time was this one?
hold on, I'm trying to look for.
Well, right. What if we went there and just camped out live and live streamed from?
It was.
What would you think about that, Bubba?
It'd be cool. It's 1:13 a.m. to 1:48 a.m.
I think it'd be cool, but would this guy think it'd be cool for us to like? We could set up a broadcast right on that porch.
He's been very nice and very forthcoming with it. I mean,
At the very least, we could go out there. We could film it. We don't have to. I mean, we could go live. Like one person could film it. One person could go live in case we get cut off, and then we just go. We walk towards that location and we just look around and see what's going on. Even if it's during the day, we don't want to get shot by somebody out there on their property. So,
Bubba, why don't you give me this gentleman's contact information? I'll try and set it up and see if we can at least get an interview with him. Maybe we could interview him off camera. We could have his his voice mask, all that stuff. And then Dawson, Illinois is only 47 minutes away from me. I could probably drive up there one day and take a look, but
scout out the location overhead with Google Earth and see what's over there. And plus, Bubba, just ask him what's over there. Like, yo, can we go over there and just walk around and see if there's like meteors on the ground? Although then he might run there to see if there's meteors on the ground.
Is there a line going up to something? Because it's about the same angle, just kind of out a little further.
Yeah.
Is it something coming down on a line? Or something, anything to give us a hint.
Well, what's interesting too is this one seems to be the brightest of all three that Bubba has sent in.
Yeah,
This looks almost like if you were to sit there and tell me it's time-lapse photography of the moon, I believe it.
Satellite? Are there pieces of this satellite sitting out there in that field right now? Is there a meteor out there? Why are they falling in the same exact place though? That makes no sense. It makes this whole thing such a hardcore mystery, man. If it was just one video, it'd be like, all right, whatever. But okay, and then it happens an hour later in the same place, and then 2 days later in the same place, even brighter. What's going on out there, man?
Even if it was like a firework that was doing an arc and coming down, I mean, there'd still be something there.
Can we look and see if we could check into satellite activity at that time, Starlink activity, NASA activity? Isn't there?
I think Tyler actually looked up the Starlink before.
Yeah,
and it wasn't over us.
No, it was over Asia and Europe at the time.
Yeah.
One thing AI suggested to me, I didn't have it do it, but it said, "Do you want me to check NASA activity on that day, on June 13th?" And I was just like, "No."
All right, so
done talking to it.
Here is the first video, and this was originally the brightest video we had, but you can clearly see there's a difference between this one here and the newest one that got sent in. That one there looks more
to the light. Like, there's a tree above that light or something, it seems like.
This one's a little bit more choppy as it goes. Like it was taken a little bit slower or slowed down before it was given. Because it just kind of inches along. But the other one looks like it's not only at a more pushed out at an angle, but maybe back a bit because it goes behind trees and stuff like that.
It may be clipped like that because it's going so fast too, and the frame rate is all it could pick up.
Yeah.
Maybe,
And then here is the newest one. You can clearly tell night and day difference. This one is definitely much brighter.
But you see that one, you can tell it goes behind like a tree line.
Yeah.
The other one didn't.
You couldn't even see the tree line hardly. Look how the sky lit up everywhere around that.
Yeah, you can even see it on the trees.
I've got
huge and bright.
On my tablet how I can zoom in on it.
Yeah.
And this third one, as it's coming down, right before it gets towards the trees, it almost looks like it banks just a hair. It's not an exact straight line. It like makes a little
trees even in the guy's yard a little, like in the other video. You can see the trees kind of light up to the right, sort of. They kind of the reflections changing on them, like it's getting light off of it. That's wild, man. I don't know. We need to investigate that, people. Does anyone live out there? Do you know what's going on out there? Come on, man. Is there an airport out there? Something we don't know about?
No airport. Especially in that direction.
Can you look up Moline on Google Maps and look around there, Bubba?
It's Dawson. It's not Moline. It's Dawson. It's right down the road.
How long for that to come down? What's the time lapse? It's fast.
Sage is saying it looks like it's time lapse too, but I don't know.
It's real time. I'm pretty sure he just sent us the clip.
He said it was. What did I say? 1:13 to 1:48 a.m.
There's 3 clips altogether. One's a little fainter, which is wild, but in the same exact trajectory, same area. But the third video, it's a little higher. The trajectory's higher. It's not disappearing into the light at the bottom of the, whatever that light is over there in that yard or that house or something over there. The first video seems to almost go straight to that and disappear into it, where the third video, it disappears behind the tree higher up. So
yeah,
what the hell is going on out there, people? We need to figure this out. And I think the only way we can do it is to go out there and maybe look around and physically, and when you watch that show, What on Earth, they look at stuff on Google Maps, then they send somebody there on the ground to go figure it out. That's what we need to do.
I volunteer Bubba as tribute.
I volunteer you to definitely go out there and look for it.
I would love to, actually.
No, I'd go out there too. I would like to. Why not? It's not too far away. We could do it on a weekend or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, while the story's hot, I think we should get out there and see what's going on. Who knows what it could be? Maybe
this isn't. This also apparently isn't the first time Dawson's had UFOs before too. There's been a couple. So there's been a couple reports over the years, but nothing like,
really
as of late, except for this one.
What part of the sky? North, south, east, west?
Looks like it's mostly all in the northeast.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So there you go.
In the video, if you're talking that one, it's facing, his camera is facing west towards Riverton. So
I wonder if anything got reported to MUFON. Hold on, I'll look. I can find my dang password.
What's that? That's UFO reporting agency or something?
Yeah.
Or what is it?
Yeah, it's Mutual UFO Network.
Gotcha.
I can tell you right now, I did not report what I saw because I don't even know what the hell I saw.
Let's see.
MUFON is kind of like BFRO is for Bigfoot. It's like the main.
Let's see if I can find my password.
One of the main ones for
UFOs and stuff like that. It's where, John Mack and all those, if you know who John Mack was.
Yeah. Don't start. Don't start. Don't start. Don't start. You do this on my show already. Leave the man alone. It's his night off. He wants to watch. Don't start. Don't start.
Heck, I don't
Sage,
know
it's good to see
password.
you. Skeletor, it's good to see you too.
Yeah, Skeletor, leave Sage alone.
Oh, no.
Sage in here on weird frequencies.
Yeah.
Hey, doesn't
Really?
names across our things. That's weird. Our little titles on our cameras.
It's because the phone number's up. If it was set up as a banner, our names could be up, but I don't
Really?
think that was. Yeah.
What? What makes those all disappear?
Yeah, like right there. Boom. There you go.
Wow.
Ta-da!
Brain on Adam.
It's like I've done that before or
That-
something. I don't know.
And yes, it looks like it's facing. It looks like it's facing west. Sage. That's what the thing is.
Oh, the moon. Wow, very good guess and suggestion. You're right.
He's thinking it's time lapse, kind of like I was, but
The way it's the arc of it and everything, it makes sense. Huh.
like
Makes sense.
it's a time lapse video this guy has. But
Uh-huh.
there's something I noticed in one of the videos.
Sky and
But
different
he's never
points.
had that show up on his videos before.
Well, there's something I do notice that kind of disrules the time lapse thing. I just noticed as well. This is the first video.
Uh-huh.
Let me make it bigger.
So how does the time flow at the bottom? It just says 6 seconds, or whatever.
Well, that's the thing is, if this is time lapse,
Are they
look at
clip
this little.
together?
Hang on. Hold please. Look at this little table here. See how it kind of ripples with the wind?
Yeah, like it's a time lapse.
Well, I don't think it's time lapse. I think it's just the quality of the quality of the camera footage and the quality of the camera itself. I think it could be in some form of real time because it looks like the wind kind of moves this cloth next to his charcoal grill just a little bit.
Like 6 clips and putting them all together into a 6-second video.
And you have to remember, when it comes to the moon doesn't necessarily have to set for light to come out or anything like that. There's often the sun comes up and the moon is still visible.
Run the Tyler, real quick.
So
It's so bright, and the trajectory of that's so different than that what we just watched.
Bring up the other one.
Yeah, then the last one, the newest one.
Yeah. Well, let's say you see that one. Like this one here, I would almost sit there and say this has to be. If someone was telling me that's the moon, I'd think that's the moon.
Yeah, that's why I want to look at that again. That
I just don't think it is. It's something that's very bright, but
isn't that funny? I'm going, that definitely is. At the same time, Adam's going, no, it's definitely not. Huh?
no, it's I extremely doubt it's the moon if it's in real time. But usually the moon doesn't set in the middle of the night.
Well, what's interesting too is you also see there's a light reflecting off these trees here towards the front of the shed.
That's another thing. What time did the moon go by that time of night? Do we know this? With the sun, with the time changing and all that, it gets light earlier, and Lord knows when.
Not at 1:13 in the morning, really.
To be able to look at some astrology charts for that day or whatever and find out.
What was the
And like I
date?
said, if it was the moon, that would happen every night.
It would tell us. You can find out the moon set, the sunset, everything.
That would have been Monday.
Existed probably.
No, that would have been Saturday, I believe.
Is that too late in the night for the moon to go by? I don't know. Midnight or 11. This is the mystic.
So, March 22nd.
About, I say, yeah.
Right on, Dr. Ramsey.
Okay. It's not the moon. The moon was in a waxing crescent phase with approximately 7% illumination.
That very night.
That very night.
And do we know the time when it sets? Or no?
The time it
Moon set. Approximately.
We just debunked one the other day, and it was the moon. Yeah,
That doesn't sound right.
that looks like a big round ball of moon to me. Right in that one, not in the other one.
Because it's telling me that on March 22nd, moon set was late evening around 10:47 p.m. And the moon rise was at 8:36 a.m. So that sounds really messed up.
10:47, and what time?
10:47 p.m.
Bubba,
Which
do you remember? We're in
1:13 in the morning.
so that would have been, if this is true, that would have been after the moon had already set. So that would not have been the moon going down at like 1 whatever in the morning. It had already gone over the horizon.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, unless AI is wrong, and it can be, but It's just that's just what I was able to pull up from Gemini.
Yeah, it's saying here that it was a crescent moon on March 21st. It's been the waxing crescent moon from March 20th all the way through to the 23rd, and we're just now hitting a full moon, I believe, here in a few days.
All I can say is anyone that's able to zoom in on that better, try it and look at it. It's something. I don't know what it is, but it's something, and it's weird.
Well, I'll say this would be the best way to do it. If anybody else has any other footage from the area or any other recent footage, send it in so we can at least have maybe some second form of verification.
Yeah, multiple angles and points of view are always good in identifying this stuff.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But it just caught me off guard because, like I said, he just had messaged me out of the blue. Like a couple days later, it's like, "Hey, I caught it again on there."
Weird weather, clouds. Yeah, it's just the patterns of it that freak me out. That it's doing the same thing, same place. What are the odds of that? Like, that's what kind of makes me think it's not a meteor or not a, object from space or something. Because why would they be filming in the same place, same trajectory?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We find out there's a hidden bunker out there, and
right. They're doing experiments. That's why I'd like to look at that area from Google Earth, maybe, just look around there and just see, is there a pyramid out there or something we don't know about? All right. Okay. So everyone help us out with that. If you got some, you got a theory, send it to weirdfrequenciestv@gmail.com and we'll read it on the air. You got pictures, you got videos of your own experiences with UFOs or anything at all, stories, email them to us or message them to us. We'd love to hear them. We'll read them on the show, anonymous or not. But let us know if you want to be anonymous, of course, and we'll still read it. Okay. How about let's go into some updates on the news real quick. Welcome to the night edition of Weird Frequencies News. So it's just some updates on what we think are the three most important things going on in the world right now, which is the war, disclosure of the UFO files, and the Epstein files. And they're all kind of maybe somehow related, we're finding out, which is freaky. But okay, the war. The war that no one fully sees. That's what we're going to call this segment. So this is not a short war anymore. On February 28, 2026, the United States and Israel unleashed a massive surprise military campaign against Iran, assassinating Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei and striking key infrastructure and missile sites. Today, it's weeks deep into the conflict, and the story is far messier than street headlines. The reality is Iran's missile infrastructure has been severely damaged, but still functions and keeps Iran launching. And Iran keeps launching projectiles at U.S. and allied targets. Analysis warn Iran can rebuild given foreign supply chains and underground facilities. U.S. lawmakers from both parties are growing uneasy about a potential ground invasion. The Houthis, an Iran-aligned Yemeni group, now may be entering the wider conflict, threatening global trade routes.
Not the Houthis. Oh, gosh.
Protest movements against this war continue worldwide, with violence and clashes reported. The claimed official narrative is that this war is a necessary defensive operation. But critics say there's no clear exit strategy and no honest accounting of the casualties or damage. You can see an actual update from the non-mainstream press here on YouTube. We'll post this link maybe if we can. Iran U.S. war update. You see that, Tyler?
I tried to, but unfortunately that clip was taken down.
Didn't work. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's your update on the war. What do you guys think about all this going on, guys? Talks?
The latest thing we heard is that they are actually talking about boots on the ground.
Uh-huh.
They're
Yeah,
talking
that's
about putting boots on the ground.
Who is?
Trump is. Supposedly there's peace talks going on with Trump and Iran. Israel is like, no, we're going balls deep on this shit.
Yeah, he said it's going well. They said, no, there's no talks. So then he said, well, they can't talk about it because their leaders will kill them if they do. So you don't know who's lying or who's telling the truth. Like,
I know
they're
they.
telling us that, it's all code.
I know they
think
increased
Israel-
the. Go on, Ed Bubba.
Sorry. I think Israel's just completely sick of it, and they're just ready to make sure that this never happens again.
They're kind of doing things on their own. What's
I
up, Adam?
kind of heard that our enlistment age has been raised to 42 now to get more.
Bye, guys. I'm going to war.
No.
Now, this is the serious thing. If they do call a draft, people will protest, people will riot, people will flip the fuck out, and they'll call in the National Guard to control them, and then it'll be a big mess if that happens. So I hate to throw that out there, but it's something to think about.
Do you
I
think
don't
they're
see
actually
a
going?
draft happening.
Do you guys think they'll actually declare war before doing a draft, or are they going to draft before declaring
okay.
officially
I don't
that
know.
it's a war?
Have they even declared like war? Didn't they say like they declared war on us? We didn't declare war on them.
Let me just say this real quick, okay?
Okay.
Everybody's concerned about the idea of a draft, okay? Yes, the draft during Vietnam was horrible. It was taking innocent people and putting them through a meat grinder. My own family had an experience with Vietnam multiple times. The amount of military personnel you have in this day and age, plus the advancements in technology, I don't see that if this war continues, I don't see a draft happening. I don't, because there are still, I mean, granted, yes, the next generation coming up, they're very, how would I put it? They're not as stout as previous generations, as Gen Z, as millennials. They're not as stout. They're a little more wishy-washy. But you still have, that's the best way I can put it, you still have a good majority of people who are signing up for the military, whether it's Marine Corps, Army, Navy, Air Force, Space Force, whatever, we'll throw it out there. I don't think they'll instigate a draft right away. The only way you would the possibility of you instigating a draft is if all of a sudden China or Russia gets involved. Yeah, or we get into it with them.
Well, I saw a report on USA Today that Russia is more involved than the U.S. government puts on.
They're involved in everything.
So,
Well, I mean, Russia's about to lose. Sorry, Broomstick, go ahead.
I just don't think we should be there at all anyway. This is Israel and Iran. Those two have been fighting forever, and none of them are innocent in this. They have both committed atrocities towards each other and other places, and that's including Israel. I just think we should stay out of it.
But,
Go ahead, Bubba.
but the whole thing is, Iran just, every time that they're supposed to have, the nuclear, stopping it, all this,
The inspections.
we get the treaty and they break it every time, or we give them deadlines and they don't, abide by the deadlines. And after years and years and years of this should have been done a long time ago.
The problem is that also Iran has really skirted, like being, they have funded terrorism. That's a fact. If you look at pictures of Iran from the 70s before the revolution, you wouldn't recognize it. You would think that you're looking at like California or Florida, but you got Iran that has funded terrorism. They also believe that Iran funded the October 7th attack in the Gaza Strip. I felt like this has needed to be done for a while, but I would say what we have done with the bombing of targets, that should be enough. I mean, we've taken out 3 or 4 of their fucking leaders in the past month. I mean, Nazi motherfuckers. Well, I'd say they learned their lesson. Like, hey, you don't fund terrorism no more. You be good over there, or else we'll put the fear of God in you. But I don't believe we should be putting boots in the ground. But you never know; it may not come to that.
Well, the new guy isn't even there.
There's where the new guy got blown up.
Yeah, you don't know what to believe.
No, we saw the last I saw was that he was taken out to Russia because when his dad got blown up, his foot and that got pretty messed up, and so he was flown out of there to all the way to Moscow to be treated. And
I gotta ask you guys, what do you feel about the theory going around that Netanyahu is dead because of all the AI videos that's been put out?
Probably not, but you never know. You just don't know what to believe. I don't believe nothing.
No, you don't. You don't know. There's a lot of AI videos out there of Netanyahu, the leader of Israel. Netanyahu.
Yeah.
Netanyahu.
Everything is just such a mess, and with the Epstein files, I think maybe everyone's in there, man. And if when they finally do, release them, that we almost are going to need a reset of everything.
I mean, does anyone think that this war is to cover up the release of the Epstein files?
That's another thing, they talk about. There was files
just
there.
Another major distraction away from it.
We had to go in there and get them, and that's a rumor. But
they just don't want to release them.
But
I think,
one reason why I think our government can't release all the files is because not only are they in them, but I think then they lose control over whoever they have that information about, right? Does that make sense? Like, if they right now we control you, but when we release this information, the rest of it, but the reality is if they do release it, then they lose that control over those people, right? Yeah, exactly, man. So that's just something to think about.
What is it? Pam Bondi said, if we arrest every single person in Trump's or in the Epstein files, the system would collapse. I'm sitting there thinking, well, God damn it, let it collapse. We'll start over again. Yep. I do not need I do not need to be told what to do by fucking monsters and pedos. Nope.
Well, let's go right into Act 3 here, the Epstein files, the hidden story. So, just below the surface of politics lies a war. Beneath the politics and the war lies a far darker thing going on, and that's the Epstein files. The U.S. Department of Justice has released millions of pages of documents connected to Jeffrey Epstein's criminal network under the Epstein's Files Transparency Act, but concerns remain. Here's what's verified: 3 million pages, 180,000 images, 2,000 videos have been published so far. Some redactions prove so weak that even users on social media could reveal hidden text. That's interesting. Certain pages appear to be missing. Unreleased FBI interviews, including ones mentioning Trump, are now fueling heated debate. Lawmakers, including Republican Thomas Massie, have publicly criticized the handling of the files. The human cost survivors of Epstein's trafficking rings have expressed fears and disappointment, saying they haven't seen full transparency and justice yet. So, you can...
They obviously can't arrest everyone in the Epstein files because, not everyone did anything bad,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we're ever going to really know.
The ones that did, and it goes back.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we might as well just...
Reagan, the Clintons, they're all freaking guilty. When other stories that are not in the Epstein files, but are now just kind of shoved back a little bit. But you think they're going to get arrested? No. Look at what Hillary done when she got interviewed. I don't know, Epstein. Who's that?
She was laughing all evil. And got up and left.
Really?
Yep.
That interview was the craziest thing.
I met Hillary once, so I got to stand next to her. She was kind of sexy. Shout out to Hillary. What's up, baby?
You go drink some Lysol right now. You probably contracted something from that crazy bitch. The hell?
She gave me a look. She was like,
Pour
hey,
some bleach in
what
your eyes.
She was like, what up, security guy?
I don't get into politics, but even I'll sit there and tell you, Hillary Clinton.
He's like, hey, big boy, Bill's.
It was the power, I think. I was drawn by her power. Anyway, so we got, you can dig into the files yourself. We've got a link to the Epstein Files Transparency Act overview for you. Can we put that in the chat? Or we could have brought that up, I guess. But and then there's a Wikipedia on the Epstein Files you can check out. Here, I'll put that in the chat.
Okay, you got it. All right.
Yeah, I got it.
I just accidentally closed
I just
it.
want them to do investigations on them all.
Well,
Let the
we have
people
not-
go.
Yeah.
Let the innocent people go, and let's do something.
I
to
mean,
those
I'm thinking
who had a part in it.
This country has not arrested anyone.
Nope.
I'm thinking for now we might as well just stop doing, weekly updates on this because, it's horrible to think about and everything anyway. But also, they haven't released everything. So until they do, what do we got to talk about, really?
Should we just wait until something major happens here in the U.S.?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think if anything is powerful, amazing
it's
comes
not
out.
like princes here are getting arrested, stripped of title, and kind of removed from the royal family.
Yeah, because unlike
Hey,
this country, we have no kings, J.B. Pritzker, you bastard.
And they erased the prince, didn't they? They're like, oh,
they
Andrew
got
who?
They got him on his birthday, dude. He woke up, happy birthday, you're under arrest.
yeah. So,
Well, they removed a lot of their politicians and stuff just at the accusation. They got fired, and
yeah.
I mean, other countries are doing investigations into our country.
Well, what was that? I saw there's a prince in Saudi Arabia. As soon as his name dropped, he was immediately arrested. And they're not even taking him to trial. He's just sitting in jail waiting. Like, they're just like, it's like a prince in Saudi Arabia.
They're like, good enough.
Yeah, like, good enough. We got him.
These other countries don't want their names even associated with the shit, like.
Yep. All right. So disclosure. This is basically it's a special report on disclosure. First, we're going to talk about Trump and what's going on with the disclosure. Then we're going to talk about how this can affect the world. I mean, if this happens, I don't think people realize. We've talked about it the past few weeks, and we've talked about the implications, but I want to do a deep dive tonight into what I think some of the implications really might be. If this is true and this happens, to the world, to markets, to religion, to a lot of things. So we're going to talk about that. So right now in Washington, a different kind of fog is lifting. It's not nuclear warheads or missiles. It's UFO files. So President Trump has ordered government agencies to begin identifying and releasing files related to unidentified aerial phenomenon, or UAP, the stupid name they call them now, and potential alien life. He coached it as responding to public interest and even referred to former Obama's viral comment that said aliens are real, although Obama later clarified that he saw no evidence of contact or anything. So what that means right now, Trump said that he wants the Pentagon and other agencies to declassify UFO and UAP files. Scientists caution that there's no confirmed extraterrestrial proof in these files. So we're not getting alien confirmation, right away. Critics say this may serve as a distraction theater from heavier issues like the war and the Epstein files, of course. We always say that about everything lately. Online communities are buzzing but there is no official date yet for a significant public release. So there's coverage on this here on Reuters. Do we got that, Tyler, or no? Trump releases UFO government files.
Yes, we do. 1 second.
So there's just an article on it,
There you go.
Yeah, so there he is talking about it, mentioning it, and there's a story about it that he is going to do it, basically. Boom. So let me switch over here to this other part of our story. What's that?
That's a little alien.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't mind
Alien.
I wouldn't mind having that little welcome humans thing next to the pool during the summer.
I did watch that
Alright.
movie, The Age of Disclosure.
Uh-huh. Did you?
Yeah, I did watch it.
How was it? Tell us about it. Give us a
well,
review.
It was pretty good. There was a few.
Hey, Connie, pull your mic back away just from your mouth just a little bit. We should have turned you down just a little bit last time, but that'll help you. Maybe not that far.
Okay.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, wonderful,
Right there?
perfect. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. They had a lot of Rubio on there, and he was basically saying they brought out the people that they had in front of Congress. He says, there is your disclosure. They are telling you, these are whistleblowers. You're in front of Congress. They are telling you there are aliens. There are ships. We have done the back stuff to rebuild what they had, or, for us. We have the bodies. And that they're covering it up.
He said they had bodies.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, the guys in Congress, if you ever watched the Congress
Mark
UFO
Rubio.
stuff,
Yeah.
it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But that's basically all it was. They went on with the other guys that, saying basically the same thing, but they're just telling you, you've got your disclosure. You just got to force these guys to give it up.
It's happening right now. Yep. Okay, so all right, let's say we're going into the next segment, Tyler, the main segment. All right, cool. So, which is disclosure, and how, when that does happen, humanity is going to change forever, basically. So, all right, imagine this. Tomorrow morning, you wake up and check your phone, and it's everywhere, like breaking news, every channel, every platform. The government's confirmed it, right? Not just identified objects, but intelligent beings. And not from here, not human, and not new either. So, what if everything we thought was a myth, everything we thought was religion, everything that we thought was science fiction was actually history?
Mm-hmm.
History, right? Think about this. So, show us some of this Pentagon footage. Tyler, can we do that?
Green footage.
The Pentagon footage on that link you sent me unfortunately cannot work, but
Did not work.
do have
Anything else? Maybe the Tic Tac videos or
Oh, I
any of
did.
those?
Oh no, I thought ahead. I got those. Don't worry. Hang on.
So something recorded by the government, right? So
Oh, hang on a minute. For some reason, it's not wanting to share it. There we go. Here is the infamous Go Fast, the gimbal, and I believe the Tic Tac's in here. Tic Tac.
so okay, let's get one thing straight right now. This is not crazy anymore, right? The US government has confirmed these objects called UAPs are real, and they're unidentified. These videos you're watching right now were recorded by Navy pilots, trained observers, with the most advanced equipment in the world, right? And that's what they saw. And what they saw didn't make sense.
I'm sorry, it still looks like an Atari version. You got $1 billion plane with
Well, you
this.
gotta remember, it's like from 2004, 2005.
Still.
Most advanced equipment in the world, and it still looks like
But
this
it's
black and white
actually-
horrible. It's worse than Bigfoot videos, isn't it?
But that's always actually the government coming out and saying,
But it's
this
our government, and it's trained Navy, real pilots saying this, moving in ways, these objects had no visible propulsion, no wings.
There's a Tic Tac.
They moved in ways.
like no known aircraft that is known to the world.
It shouldn't be possible. That's right. It shouldn't be possible. Right. So here's the truth. Even after hundreds of cases, there's still no confirmed evidence that these are extraterrestrial. But these are cases that remain completely unexplained. So what people are actually seeing. So around the world, including military pilots, report seeing the same type of objects. Let's see.
Is this the one where the had the explosions?
I'm not sure.
I think so. Where the missile, we shoot that missile at it.
Right.
No, that
deflects off.
That one's closer up. That one's much more up close. This one seems farther off. This is called the Go Fast. Look how fast that thing is booking in the water.
Let's see where we go here.
Sorry, Rob.
No, it's okay. What people are actually seeing. So people are seeing perfect spheres. They're seeing metallic orbs. They're seeing cylinders, triangles. Like I saw. So, if you've seen a triangle UFO, you're not alone out there. Lots of people have seen them. Recent Pentagon reports described objects shaped like orbs, cylinders, triangles. Some cases still unexplained. Now, what could they be? Option one, human tech.
True.
That's the simplest explanation. It's just us. Advanced military technology, possibly decades ahead of what we publicly know, or not even us, other countries, right? Testing capabilities, probing their defenses of ours.
Do you think that some of the equipment is even more advanced than what they even know, and maybe it's like catching something that we can't see to the naked eye? It's what most people would say is invisible. It's not necessarily invisible. It's just we can't see it. From our eyes can't see whatever it is.
Like interdimensional. That's how they say that they travel too. That's why you see it acting so erratic sometimes, because it's interdimensional. It's not really the craft itself, but kind of like inside of a bubble.
So here's option two of what it could be. Some scientists say it could just be atmospheric effects or sensor glitches or optical illusions. And they're not wrong. Many cases do get explained that way, actually, believe it or not. But option three is extraterrestrial intelligence. These are the cases that don't fit anything. Objects that drop from 80,000 feet and hover, then disappear in seconds. That's when people start asking, are we being visited?
When it's doing that, it's under control by someone or something.
So, let's see. I kind of got mixed up.
While you're doing that, I got to make an announcement real quick to everyone watching on YouTube via your phone app. We are aware that not all the comments are coming through, unfortunately, on the Landscape app. We apologize for that. We haven't seen many of these, but I just got notified of all the It's not even showing up on that either. It's not. It's something with the landscape app through not TikTok, StreamYard. We're not able to see all the comments. So if you guys want to just go to the regular YouTube page,
Maybe it's because we turned it on mid-show.
I'm not sure.
Probably. We're gonna have to write you up for that, dude. Come on.
I know when I come in and I look at your shows, I have two different videos. Two videos that are the same one. And one will show the comments, and the other one won't show the comments.
Huh? Really? We're all jacked up. It's the Men in Black. You just blame them.
Just trying to censor us, you know.
Yeah, Red Room Creative Media. I noticed you have an interview or a comment in there.
I'll try to take a screenshot of it.
Oh yeah, they're not coming through to us. Wow, huh? That's messed up. Well, thank you for watching, you guys. Dang it. Yeah, that's Joe.
Julie, because I just got notified that there's been an email sent to me.
Oh, cool.
Regarding the show.
Screen. Okay, now here's the they could be aliens, right? We don't know. They could be extraterrestrials now. But here's something even stranger. This is what I like. So for tonight, check this out. What if we're asking the wrong question? What if they're not coming from somewhere else? What if it's from somewhere else entirely, like another dimension or another layer of reality or something, just sharing this space, but not of this world, right? So there's ancient connections. The Anunnaki, the Book of Enoch, thousands of years ago, civilizations told stories, beings from the sky who came down and changed humanity. They were called the Anunnaki, the Watchers. The Book of Enoch described beings descending to the earth. But now, there's no scientific proof that these are like aliens, right? But these ancient texts, we have this mythology, this interpretation. Here's the question. Why do so many cultures have the same story, right? So if disclosure happens, if full disclosure happens, this is where everything changes, I think. Religion doesn't disappear. It'll just evolve, I think. It's going to evolve into something else. Science isn't going to break, but it's going to expand, I think. And humanity has to face one terrifying, beautiful truth. And that's that we're not the center of the story. So what are they? Here's the thing. Aliens from another planet, advanced technology we don't understand, something in another dimension. Here's the honest answer. We don't know. We don't know what they are. We do know this. There's something in the skies.
Yes.
There's something is being seen. Something's being studied. And whatever it is forcing humanity to ask bigger questions than we have ever before. Because the moment we discover that we're not alone is the moment that we fully understand we never were.
Never.
I've always
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I've always wondered if UFOs are not actual extraterrestrials from like another planet or something. But what if they're just time travelers from the future? And that's how people travel in the future, but they're traveling back in time and we're catching it,
That is one theory.
And what if, all these stories in the Bible, and, they've told us what happened already. There's texts, there's ancient texts, there's books that tell us these things. It's in the Bible, angels flying and crafts. And, maybe we're just not listening hard enough. It's already been there.
It too.
Or misinterpreting it. Yeah.
In the Bible, if I came up to you and said, hey guys, I saw this thing up in the sky and then this light came down out of it and hit the ground, but then the Bible says we saw in the heavens.
What if this isn't new, right? This may not be new, man.
Light came down.
Ancient civilizations already told us about this. Right. And the Anunnaki, they described beings who came from the sky. The the Book of Enoch with the Watchers, who they descended from Earth and they changed humanity. I mean, that's what they did. For thousands of years, we called it mythology. But here's the freaky thing, man, tonight that I want to get across. What if it was history?
Yep.
Misunderstood.
Mm-hmm.
And this could prove it. This is, if this, with religion, the shockwave, if disclosure happens, this is where things get real, because we're not just asking, are we alone? We're asking, what does this mean about God? Right? Did God just create us? Are we one of his many creations? Did angels look the way we imagine, or were they something else entirely? So let's be fair. This doesn't disprove religion, not even close, right? It could actually expand it, right? Adam, you talked about that. It could just expand what we've already learned. And maybe God didn't just create Earth. Maybe God created everything, not just Earth, everything outside of it. So, but this is how humanity might react. Think about this: banks open, that day. People go to work, kids go to school, but in the back of everyone's mind, nothing's the same anymore. People may panic. People may want to deny it.
What the hell's going to happen?
Some people like us might feel relief, and we're going to do a special show that night. Absolutely. If it happens and when it happens, because we want to be there to talk about it with you and figure this all out together.
Makes you wonder, though, are you going to even live or die after that?
Well, deep down,
what they're here for.
Bubba, deep down, we've always felt something's missing from the story, right? And this may give us the answers to that kind of sort of maybe, I don't know. We're not saying, I'm not playing this like I believe 100%. That's one thing I always tell, all of even my friends and family is, I don't believe all this crap. But it's information. It's good to know. And I don't necessarily personally say any of it's true. I'm just saying it's information, right? Go ahead, Adam.
I don't think that it's going to be like that kind of nationwide news if this comes out. I think it'll be kind of swept under by some other world event so that people overlook it.
Unless they do that Project Bluebeam thing.
Mm-hmm.
You never know.
I mean, again, it's a possibility. You can't say.
Yeah, what if this is Project Blue Book, the beginning of it? Have you seen what the White House put on their website that says "coming soon"?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that?
Alien.gov?
Well, no, they registered. We talked about that. They registered aliens.gov and alien.gov, and nothing's there still. I checked 2 days ago. So something's going to come there. But on the White House, I don't know. Is it White House? Let's go to this. Can you go to just whitehouse.gov? And there's something there, and it just says coming soon, and it looks freaky. Hold on now. Is
Did you
this
guys see the
real?
weird things with Twitter? That on the White House?
Well,
They had one that was kind of dark, and then the very, very background there was a flag, and it beat. And then they had someone else in another video says, "Is it coming soon?" And then it clicks off.
Oh yeah, it was like some lady talking or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see. Hold on, images. I don't know. Now I'm not finding it. What the hell? Here it is. Yeah, here it is. This was on the White House website. Hold on. Yeah, what's the deal with this, man?
Something new.
What is that? Coming. The White House dropped us a file loading. Coming soon. My first thought: UFO files. Boom. What's up with that? That was March 27th. Is that legit? Can we go to this and make sure that's legit? Yeah, that's legit.
Well,
what is up with that?
Look
Soon.
at some of the replies.
Yeah, what do they say? Oh, I got to log in.
You got to log in. Never mind.
Yeah, what do they say? Oh, I thought you were on it. Maybe.
Oh no, but I guess I can look.
Yeah. Wow. It's at the White House. So what's going on there, man? That kind of is a hell of a way to end this conversation.
Well, and remember you had mentioned about that general that's missing?
Yep, still missing.
Yeah.
Well, the video that I see that I shared it with Connie. There's like two others who are tied all into this who are also just missing.
Yeah, some other like scientists or something.
Yeah, something.
Is there like three of them all together now or something?
Yeah, and they're all tied in somehow with the possibility of UFOs and this and that, and they're just up and missing. It's weird.
Yep.
I mean, just the one guy, it was weird. But now that you've got three, I mean, if that's true and this is what is really going on, I mean, that's just weird.
Mm-hmm.
Something's going on, like seriously.
So I asked AI after sometimes, I get with AI and I put together episodes and, I don't just let AI tell me what to say. I tell AI what to, look up and give me information about. And that's how I put together episodes. But, when I was done with this episode, I just said, AI, what's your honest take? What's the deal? What's going on here? Just between me and you. And it said, I'm going to read this to you. It said, I'm going to level. It said, I'm going to level with you, Rob. Something is being seen that's real. The government admits it's unexplained. That's also real. Aliens? Question mark. Possible, but zero proof yet.
Right.
Most likely right now, AI claims smartest computers in the world, advanced tech, ours or foreign. That's the number one answer. Number two, a misinterpretation of real objects.
Oh, you mean like how J.D. Vance said the other day he thinks UFOs are demons?
Yeah.
He's really a trippy
man.
dude, and he's really, isn't he like kind of obsessed with getting to the bottom of it? And he's obsessing over him, yeah. And it could be, he's looking at it as more of a apocalyptic thing that's going on.
Next thing you're going to tell me is the reason California is on fire is because it's the closest place in the U.S. to hell.
Well, he could be, close to correct about them being, we talked about them just being creatures of some kind, just, living organisms that we just don't understand.
Atmospheric entities, that's what they've been labeling them as.
Uh-huh.
Are they running on argent plasma? That's all I'm asking.
Just
and
energy.
The last thing AI said was a small percentage of truly unexplained phenomena. The interdimensional idea, that's interesting, but right now it's speculation stacked on a mystery. So,
Oh, I think this is for the new White House app. Live streams, real-time updates.
Yeah, it looks like it's an introduction to an alien UFO movie to me, kind of, doesn't it? It looks like an introduction to like a Spielberg movie or something.
It's aliens getting ready to hijack and hack into the White House.
Yeah. So to end everything kind of with a disclosure in the report, something is happening. We're closer than ever to understanding it. That's about the answer. That's about it.
So
we don't know what it is, and neither does the government. But it's definitely there, and we're not crazy. Neither are you. Neither's Tyler. Neither's the guy sending those videos to us, and neither are you out there, people. If you've seen something, what, Adam?
I said it's something.
It's something. Something's up there flying around. So we know this for a fact. We've got these Navy pilots, and we've got there's verifiable evidence and the government's admitting it now, and we're just waiting for all the answers. But, don't necessarily think we're going to be, getting all the answers to the alien stuff. Right
So
away.
I got an email while we were talking. That's why I made the comment that some of the YouTube chat's not coming through. We have people that watch this show that work on an oil rig out in the Gulf Coast. Skeletor is one of those.
Shout out to those guys.
Tokyo Mo.
Thank you for your hard, scary work out there.
Tokyo Mo is one of those as well. She's apparently a nurse of some type, but they have been watching my show and this show for the past few years, and they have constantly said that they see something out in the ocean all the time.
Yeah.
Now, Adam, Bubba, we've heard them say they see sea monsters. We're still waiting for a goddamn photo from Skeletor. He said he was going to send one in.
Yeah, I remember he talked about that.
But they are unable to have their cell phones on them 90% of the time, which I find weird because they still comment while watching these shows. But they are unable to have their cell phones on them. But we got a video that we have 2 videos here that was sent in, and then there was a third one sent in by somebody else. One of these videos they claim is legitimate because they have seen this exact same craft over their oil rig multiple times.
Yeah.
And in broad daylight. And they said the reason they sent this in is because this is the closest they've seen. This was actually recorded yesterday. This was posted yesterday on the internet. And it's from Colombia. But they're saying that what's in this video in Colombia is the exact same thing they see daily, or at least once a week.
So we're going to watch this tonight?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, dang.
All right.
Now there's two videos they have sent in. Like I said, there's also a third that came in from somebody else.
That makes me feel so good. Can I say this real fast? That makes me feel so good that we give entertainment to those guys out there, because that's probably so lonely, man. And hard work, and that is so cool that we, are able to provide you guys a break from all that work you're doing out there, man.
I'm just playing this, and they say they see this daily. I want you guys to, obviously get into it and think what you guys discuss what it could be.
They see. So this is someone else's video. This isn't their video.
But this is their video. But they're claiming that they see this exact same thing out there daily. And they said according to Tokyo Mo's email, which her English is not very good because she's Japanese. They have seen swarms of these things.
Tokyo Mo.
She's in the chat room right now. She was. I don't know if she's in
Shout out to Tokyo Mo. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
But she says that these things come out. They come over the ocean. They fly very low.
But this is not video of her incident.
No, this is not video of their incident.
This is just her showing you what the craft looked like. Right?
Yeah, she says due to maritime law and the company's policies, they cannot have their cell phones on them. But she said this thing here is precisely what they see out in the Gulf Coast.
Wow. And sometimes fleets of them, huh?
Yes.
I think I would be dumb enough to try to video it somehow.
I think at some point, you gotta admit they're making good money on this oil rig.
know.
But I would at some point. You gotta think if you caught a video.
Why is it that they can't, have video for proprietary stuff? I mean, yeah, you don't want people playing, Minecraft or whatever on their phone while they're trying to work on a rig, but I could see.
There's that, possible terrorists could be.
You want to take video of the place to show your competition, how stuff's built and things like that. But I don't know, man. That's wild. So, shout out to you guys working on that oil rig out there, man. And thank you so much for watching and listening. You don't know how much we appreciate that.
Like, seriously, if they're sitting there claiming they're seeing this, that this is the exact same thing. And look at this. That's a still image there. That's kind of small, I would say, isn't it?
Well, we can't really tell distance. Really.
Yeah, I can't tell. Really,
I mean,
that could
it
be
looks like it'd be
gigantic.
tiny, like
That could be the size
like
of a
two
football
hub.
field.
It could be like 2 hubcaps on top
Yeah.
of each other, but we can't. It's hard to judge distance.
Uh-huh.
You know.
There it is, right in front of that power pole there.
Well,
Okay,
we
so
believe you
that-
guys. That's for sure. And
So my question is then, okay, let's say, for example, this is a legitimate craft of unknown origins. Does that mean that that could be their version of a drone? And what we've been seeing for years, the saucers are actually the
Yeah,
drones?
could be.
Could be.
Could.
Could
Because
be.
look how small that is. You can't
look, that's
sit there and
flying in
tell.
front of the wires, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Wow. But they're seeing them out in the middle of just nowhere. Probably some underground, water bases out there that they're maybe you guys are close by and they're just, docking in their little bases and coming out and exploring.
Do they ever hit the water, Mo?
These phenomena could be various things. There might not be one solid solution, to all of them. Some of them could be some kind of advanced technology, government technology, or foreign government technology. Some of them could be aliens. Some of them could be maybe from another dimension or something, and they're just crossing over into our dimension somehow, interdimensional travel. Some of them could be just travelers just going by and just stopping off on the planet for a minute and refueling and continuing on. Some of them could be extensions or remote of someone's soul or their essence, where there's just somebody sitting back 20 planets away and they just send out their little orb out to go look around for them and experience stuff, just like a little remote robot sort of. And we're just seeing them as lights in the sky, but it's really someone's essence and they're floating around. There's so many things they could be, and creatures and solutions.
This is interesting here. She said they drop down from the sky and rise out of water. Like some will fall from the sky, others look like they come out of the water. So I'm wondering if like two different sources, or maybe they all gather underneath the water and then new ones drop.
Maybe some of them, these things we're seeing are from underground civilizations that we don't know about. That's possible. Maybe, it could be a combination of all this stuff. Think about it. They could be just, like the Death Star scenario, just drones sent down to just search things out. They're just robotic and they're just flying around until they sense the right thing, and then they let their leaders know back on the home planet. But I don't know.
Corey messaged. He said that his message or comments aren't coming up either. But he has made the comments that he still believes Sasquatch is alien and from a different dimension. And then he said that he was listening to a Bigfoot podcast and a lady said she talked to Sasquatch telepathically. And they said that they come here to hunt and eat. It's a safe dimension.
Well, that's another theory for sure.
I thought most aliens would lock their UFO doors as they pass by because we're kind of the ghetto of the galaxy.
Yeah.
That's why they're not stopping, dude. They're just kind of going by and going, whoa. I don't
They're
know.
like, yeah, next time.
Honey, just keep going. Roll up your windows, honey. Just lock the doors. Let's keep going. Maybe. Yeah, Bubba, they could be Bigfoots very well could be interdimensional beings, and that's why we don't have any proof of them physically. That's what a good thing a lot of people say about Bigfoots is they're aliens.
Yeah, what if Bigfoot had really good stealthing technology?
Yeah.
That's why we never get a super clear picture of them ever.
So, well, that's the show for tonight, everybody. I think we really appreciate the content and the support from all of our listeners and all over the world too. Where was that at again? The rig?
It's down the
Off
Gulf of
Louisiana.
Mexico. We're not off Louisiana.
Gotcha. So, man, shout out to everybody on that crew. That is so cool, man. Again, we love you guys. Thanks for listening and watching. And hope you guys enjoyed the show. We got through. Let's talk about our theme song at the end. And Tyler. I had two things I want to say. Shit, I'm sorry. One is I'm starting a GTA 6 biker club right before it starts. So if you're planning on playing GTA 6, send me a message or get with me, and you can join our biker club now. So we're getting ready. It's the Springfield Slayers, and they existed back in GTA 5, and now we're going to bring them into 6. So if you want to join, get with me. So we want to be like 50 deep by the time GTA 6 comes out. Then we'll be ready with this full gang to just devastate GTA 6. So if you're interested.
You gotta get alien disclosure for GTA 6. My God.
And if you apply now, Rob will waive your $50 application fee.
That's right. Only $25 to join. That's right. Discounts. So also quickly, I sell cars at Green Mazda. Come and see me if you need a car. You just get your taxes back or whatever. Come see me.
Yeah.
Green Mazda out on South 6th Street by Walmart. Come see me if you got advice. I mean, you need advice about how to get a car. You need advice about financing, your credit, stuff like that. Just call me, message me. All right. 217-819-2935. Throw my number out there.
Too. He can help you.
Yeah. If your credit's challenged, we say, call me up. We'll help you. Don't worry. So, all right, cool. Anyway, I just want to throw those two things, personal plugs out there. Sorry about that. And then our theme song, Tyler, you want to tell them about that? Our end song?
So I am getting in touch with our local musician that does our opening theme. We've been using the theme song Alien Frequency by Big Elf for the past year.
Who's the name of this frickin' band? What is it?
Big Elf.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
and I had emailed Big Elf. I don't know if the email.
Santa's elf?
Like the elf I'm about to shove down your throat, you interrupt me again, dude. The interdimensional elf.
I got something for you.
I got something for you too there, buddy. I have emailed Big Elf before because we found the song. We wanted to use it as our outro because it had
in good faith, as a good podcast would do.
Yeah, it's a great song. They never emailed back. So I figured maybe the band had disbanded, maybe the band had, so I figured.
You didn't know they were just unprofessional and didn't answer.
Yeah, so I figured, we will start using it just lightly, This has been going on for a year. We've never got dinged. And then somehow out of the blue, I get a message from Rob. How many videos got dinged for that song?
At least 2 or 3. Yeah. The one especially like me and Connie and Bubba one night kind of listened to the whole song and we were really enjoying it, remember? And we were like, let's just play the whole song tonight. Yeah, that was a bad idea because it was a good song. So we were enjoying it. And you think that band, would just want to appreciate being mentioned and getting played, but they don't.
Well, I'm gonna put this out there because I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the email didn't go through, maybe they didn't get it, but to ban Big Elf or anybody who owns the rights to the song Alien Frequency, email me. I'll put my email up that you can get me at the best. That's probably the one I use the most. Whatever I'm in business.
So yeah, I have a theory.
Yeah,
it's probably because Rob, you're monetized now.
Maybe. We're gonna get rich off of them now. You're right. That could be. Yeah, they think we're getting.
They might get like a whole nickel out of an episode.
I got my first check from Meta. By the way, I forgot to tell you guys, it was a $1.57.
You got to raise. You
Yes.
got to raise.
Yeah, everyone gets like what
Sweet.
is that? 35 cents or something. So
We can all share a generic 2-liter of soda.
that's right. Yeah, not
So-
a Coke, no Coca-Cola. Sorry, you gotta get like
I'm putting this
Walmart
That
brand,
big R.
Big R or something.
I'm going to put this out
There
there
you
to the band. I'm going to put this out there to the band Big Elf. Your song is very good. We love it. It fits the theme with our show.
Yeah, we used to love it.
We would love to work with you to possibly get at least the rights to play either.
How about we do this? I got an idea. How about we have a contest? People out there, make us a theme song. I was going to just go and find AI and write us a theme song. And I did. I tried one, and it turned out kind of crappy. But, I was going to try again, and it probably, I could get better at it. But how about this? We have a contest out there for theme songs. Write us a theme song, and, just use AI to make it. And I know there's tons of people out there doing it. Why not? Go ahead. And the winner will get a no prize. Yeah, you'll get a bona fide, big old fat no prize.
They'll
It
get
could be a
credit for
video
winning
or
their
it could be
song.
audio. Either or.
Say that again. Talk at the same
It
time.
could be video or audio. Either or.
Yeah, audio is what we want, though. Yeah,
Yeah.
we want a good audio quality that we can play on the show, and it'll be a theme song. There you go. So if you're bored, come up with a theme song for us, and we'll play it on the show every night. So, although we are going to get with our regular local guy and probably have him do something too, right, Tyler?
Right, but also at the same time, I'm going to put this out there for Big Elf. We would like to at least use your theme song again, perhaps.
Yeah. Thanks for getting 3 of our videos taken down.
Email me. Well, who was it? Was it Sony Music Group or Universal?
Yeah.
It was those dudes, yeah. I mean, they
Right.
reported it though themselves, or maybe their label did, yeah. But
Okay, so get in touch with us. I'd like to work with you guys. Like I said, we tried to reach out to you guys a couple times a year ago.
the
We
key
never heard
is
anything back. So
supposedly 10 seconds you can get away with. Like, I've read and I've looked into it, and when you're showing even videos of somebody else, because we get dinged on videos too, where we just show someone's video. But that's what we do on this show, so we can't help it. So that's why you really got to watch live. And, we will put the podcast up, but our shows get deleted, literally because of this. So sometimes, they're gone, so you can't go back and watch old episodes. They get dinged. But
that's
one
why
thing
we're not
do
using.
is watch 10 seconds of a video and make a comment. Watch 10 seconds, make a comment. That's what they say to do.
That's also why we're not using that song period until we
we're not going to use it
if
no
they're
more.
going to give us permission or
But then when you're,
sometimes a third party will come in and copyright a song just to copyright it and claim that, and they have nothing to do with the label itself.
like we could go ahead and play 10 seconds of it if we wanted to, but we're not.
We're not going to. We're not risking that.
But it's more, if you play 10 seconds, make a comment, 10 seconds comment, that's more like you're analyzing a video. You're not just watching it and replaying it, So
Right.
that's allowed, but not to, we sometimes will play 2 or 3 minutes of the video if we want, tough. And it does go out on our podcast. So, we've gotten dings on there too. So. Yeah, but ding a ding, ding, ding a dong, ding a dang dong, ding a ling ling long, and your bing bong. There you go. So cool. Well, you got a new song for us to end with, Tyler, or no? Just throw on our regular one, or what do you got for us?
Just gonna have to
Roll
throw
us
the
out of
regular
here,
one out
buddy.
there, unfortunately, yeah. So
Thanks for listening, everybody. All you guys in the chat room. It's hard to even mention all of you. Tokyo May, Corey, Skeletor. Who else are we missing, Bubba? Bunch of people.
Well,
Thank you.
Troy,
Tokyo, not Tokyo Bay.
Dr. Sage Ramsey. There you go. Thank you all for listening so much, man. It means a lot.
Hey, Corey's coming in there now.
Troy, sounds like you need to join Weird Frequencies also. Just throwing that out there. We got 10 slots here, so there you go. All right, man. Thanks so much for listening and watching. You guys have a good night and stay weird. We'll see you next week. Us the skies. Rush that monkey. You see Bigfoot, get up close, take a good picture of him. Come on, man. No bullshit. With no
Hey,
Go
bullshit
up and
shaky
kick
stuff.
him. He
Just
likes
take one
that.
for the team.
You see an alien, stick that camera right in his face. That's what we want. Boom. All right. No, thanks for listening. Thanks for staying weird. Thanks for being a weirdo with us. Bunch of weirdos.
You started it.